Washington wants Europe to take over the majority of NATO's conventional defense capabilities, from intelligence to missiles, by 2027. Now, this is what Pentagon officials told several diplomats in Washington this week. In fact, the tight deadline that has now come up has struck some European officials as unrealistic. Now, the message was in fact conveyed at a meeting in Washington this week with the Pentagon staff overseeing a NATO policy and several European delegations. Now, viewers, this shifting of burden right from the US to European members of NATO would in fact dramatically change how the US, which is a founding member of the post-war alliance, works with most of its military partners. In the meeting, in fact, Pentagon officials indicated that Washington was not yet satisfied with the way strides have been made by Europe in order to boost its defense capabilities right since Russia invaded Ukraine. Now, the US officials told their counterparts that if Europe does not meet the 2027 deadline, then US may stop participating in some NATO defense coordination mechanisms, according to sources. So that's the latest we're getting in. A clear deadline has now been given, it seems, to the NATO members of 2027 to take over some of the conventional capabilities of the post-war alliance and NATO. In fact, this would include from intelligence to missiles. Now, this is what Pentagon officials in fact told several diplomats this week in Washington. This tight deadline that has been given now by 2027 has struck some European officials as unrealistic. And now, viewers, a big trouble is brewing in big tech, and once again the shock waves may be felt by thousands of workers. Now, more layoffs could be around the corner at Meta, the company that once bet its entire future on the metaverse. According to media reports, Meta is now preparing for major budget cuts to its metaverse division. Reports say that the metaverse team could in fact face budget cuts as high as 30%. With the potential layoffs as early as next year. And in fact, the cuts won't be cosmetic, as the products like Horizon Worlds and the Quest VR headsets, they are likely to take a hit this time. Now, the discussions happened during Meta's annual 2026 budget planning meet. It was held at Mark Zuckerberg's compound in Hawaii. And according to insiders, the Metaverse division was told clearly to prepare for deeper than average cuts simply because the tech has not gained traction that Zuckerberg once imagined. Now, investors have long complained that the Metaverse was in fact a money pit. Consumers have not bought into this either. Outside of the gaming, you see the Metaverse still has not found a mainstream use case. Now, most users, in fact, simply do not want to spend real money on virtual avatars or digital goods. And this is why the financial toll has been really high. Now, Reality Labs, which is in fact the parent division for the Metaverse, has lost more than $70 billion since 2021. Zuckerberg, in fact, has even stopped talking about the Metaverse in public statements and earnings calls. So while the company Facebook rebranded itself as Meta to focus on the Metaverse, you see the technology has not achieved the widespread adoption that the company may have anticipated in the beginning. And now shifting focus, United States President Donald Trump has been awarded FIFA's newly created Peace Prize, a draw for the 2026 Men's Football World Cup. Now, FIFA president handed him the award at an award ceremony which was held at the Kennedy Center in Washington, D.C. Trump, in fact, who has campaigned aggressively for a Nobel Peace Prize, thanked the FIFA on Friday and called the award one of the great honors of his life. The moment, in fact, has set off a wave of anger as well.
Thank you, Mr. President. Mr. President, this is your prize. This is your Peace Prize. There is also a beautiful medal for you that you can wear everywhere you want to go.
Right now.
Okay, let me hold. Fantastic. Excellent. And you will receive also, of course, a certificate which reads out, and I would read it out with your permission, what are the reasons for you receiving this FIFA Peace Prize. Football unites the world. So the FIFA Peace Prize is presented annually on behalf of the billions of football.
Now, viewers, at this moment right on your screen, in fact, set off a wave of anger, disbelief and mockery across social media. Singer Adnan Sami took to X and wrote a sarcastic post as well, saying that now please give him the Walmart Peace Award. And now moving on, internet infrastructure giant Cloudflare restored its services on Friday after a global outage earlier in the day knocked off several major websites, including LinkedIn, Zoom, and multiple other platforms. Now, this is the second major crash involving Cloudflare in less than 3 weeks. In fact, the company clarified that the disruption was not the result of a cyber attack. Instead, Cloudflare said that a change in how its firewall processes requests made the network unavailable for several minutes. Now, the firm also admitted to issues with the Cloudflare dashboard and related APIs. Now, Cloudflare's CTO also added that the issue was linked to disabling certain logging functions to mitigate a recently discovered React vulnerability, but emphasized again that it was not an attack. Now, last month, Cloudflare in fact faced a similar outage affecting platforms ranging from ChatGPT and League of Legends to in fact New Jersey Transit.